Hey YouTube, it's Afronique, and I just wanted to come and share some information I got on separating locks that have been latched together. So, as some of you may know from my lock updates, I have two sets of locks that I combined together, but now looking at them, I think they're going to end up being too big, so I wanted to get them separated. So I went around and asked a few locticians what their suggestions were for ways that I could separate them. And here's the answers that I got. So I was told that if the latch pattern could be seen, that it could possibly be worked out of it. So that was one suggestion. And then I was also told that the locks could be split, like cutting them, but then they were going to need repair. And so, from my understanding, the only way to repair them would be to get extensions put in. And then I was also told that since the area is so small, this is an idea from a different loctician, that since the area that is so small that's connecting the two locks together, and I'll insert a picture to give you an idea of just how big the area is. It's the area in my finger is inside of my new growth, and then I've split the lock so you can see like the little area in between that's combined. And so I was told, since it's just connected with this that small of an area, that if he was to go in and cut them, that I would end up with at least probably one if not both weak locks, because he'd be cutting hair that's like holding it together. So he said what I could do is apply astringent to that area, and that would help it lock more, and then I could get them cut, and then it wouldn't I'd have a less chance, I guess, of them end up being two weak locks. And then the other suggestion I got, other than, of course, you can just cut them down to the new growth and then start them over. But the other suggestion would be that I can purposely make a Y in the locks with my latch tool. And what you would do, if you're not familiar with latching, is if you continually go in the same spot over and over again, you end up creating a Y, which is normally what you don't want to do when you're latching. But in this case, I can make that Y, and then eventually, over time, the locks would split. And so what I would do is just continually go in north down to south over and over again in the same spot. And then eventually, as time goes on, those would end up splitting. And so I would just basically go in this way and just keep going. Just going in that way, and then I would do that. So that's actually what I think I'm going to do eventually. Right now, since I am thinking about free-forming, I have about 3 months worth of new growth on those two sets of locks. And so I just want to kind of see what it's like with a lot of new growth back there, just because I'm thinking about free-forming, and that will give me an idea of if I can handle having that much new growth. So I'm actually going to leave it alone for right now, but at some point I will go ahead and go through and create the Y so that I can go ahead and split them. So if you have any questions about what I was told, you can ask me, and maybe I'll be able to answer it for you. But I hope someone's able to find this information useful. Alright, thanks for watching.